We have seen already inheritance concept. Okay. Now, what does it mean by inheritance? Do you have any idea? What is the basic definition for inheritance?
Yeah, extracting the properties from one class to other class.
Extending the form.
Yeah, same. So suppose like sharing the data from like a parent class to child class. Okay, whatever the data we have in the parent, the same data is moved to the child. Yes or no? Okay, whatever the
Okay.
data we have in the parent, the same data is moved to the child. Means what? Without the changes any logic. For suppose, like class parent, within the class parent, or suppose we have a public void m1 method. Now, see, so of simply here, welcome to parent. Okay, this is the logic of the parent. Okay, now this is a method of parent club. Now here, the logic of parent. Now, again, class child. Okay, class child. Now, the main method, whenever the child is extends. Okay, now whenever the child is extends from the parent. Now, how many methods we have in the child right now?
Null zero.
Zero.
Yeah, sorry. From parent one we have.
Okay, one we
Number.
have. Okay,
Yeah.
any changes in the logic or same method and same logic we are going to get?
Mm,
Whatever exact method and exact logic, now we are going to get into the chat. Yes or no?
mm. Yes,
Some
and
same logic, the same method we are going to get. Now, the concept here, polymorphism. Just remember the point, whatever we discussed till now, polymorphism here. But suppose simply here, 34, or simply here, 3 plus 3. Now, what's the output?
six.
6. For suppose. Now, 3 plus Bahubali. Now, what is the output right now?
Three Bahubali.
3 Bahubali. Okay, it's a concatenation. If you observe that, here the plus operator is doing addition. Okay, now here the plus operator is doing concatenation. If you observe that operator is the same, okay, operator is the same, but doing like a multiple performance. Now, this type of okay, this type of action we can call operator overloading. Okay, operator overload. The same way here we have the polymorphism we have. Okay, poly in the sense like many. Okay, now morphism in the sense like it's a forms. Okay, forms. Now one man can do like many tasks at a time. Okay, for suppose like whenever we are listening the classes in online simply, now we are listening the class at the same time like we are watching web series, we are doing something other works. Means the person is the same, doing multiple tasks at a time. Okay, doing multiple tasks at a time. Okay, that's called polymorphism. Then what is the main objective of polymorphism? Okay, now performance only. Okay, now performance and the flexibility. Okay, flexibility and readability and the reducibility also we can get it out. That's the main objective. Okay, then how we can achieve these things? Okay, how we can achieve these things? Now by using method of overloading. Okay, the first one by using method overloading, and the second one method overriding. Okay, method overriding. This method overloading we can say compile time polymorphism. Okay, compile time polymorphism. Now this method overriding we can say runtime polymorphism. Okay, runtime polymorphism. Now we have the two ways, method overloading and method overriding. Okay, the method overloading we can say compile time polymorphism, and a method overriding we can say runtime polymorphism. Okay, now first we'll see that like method overload. Okay, now what is the mean by the method overload? Okay, the definition here, method name is same. Okay, but okay, but signature is different. Okay, signature is different. Simple example. Now, do you have any idea how to like create a method or like method syntax? Now, for suppose normal method, how we can write public
Public
void. For
void
suppose is a method name. Now, if any params, now method should be open, method should be closed. Now within the method, we are writing logic. Okay. Now this is the method definition, or simply the method creation. Now this part we can call method header. Okay, this part we can call method head. Now this part we can call method logic. Okay, method logic. Now this part we can call method signature. Okay, this part we can call method signature. Okay, now method name is same, but signature is different. What is signature here? Now method name with if any parameters. Sorry. Yeah, method name is same, but signature is different. This entire part we can call method head, and this this part we can call method logic. Now, except now here, only this part we can call it a method signature. Okay. Now, what is the main definition for the method of overloading? Method name is same, but signature is different. Okay. Within that signature, we we have multiple parts. Okay. Observe carefully here. Method name is same. Okay. Method name is same, but number of parameters are different. Okay. Now method name is same, but type of parameters are different. Okay. Method name is same, but order of parameters are different. Okay. Now in the method overloading, the main concept is here three ways. Okay. Method name is same, but parameters are different. Method name is same, type of parameters are different. Method name is same, order of parameters are different. Now the requirement is like in these three definitions, any one requirement you will get. Okay, based on the requirement, we can choose any one definition. Okay, now method name is same, but number of parameters are different. Method name is same, type of parameters are different. Method name is same, order of parameters are different. With the combination of three definitions, okay, I will cover in a single example. Okay, now okay, if you observe carefully here. In three definitions, method name is same, right here. Method name is same, method name is same, method name is same. Why they are using method name is same? For suppose simply here, today you're learning like some Java. Okay, some method name is like demo or like assign method. Okay, now some display method. Okay, now some other methods, some method, all method. Okay, now if you want to do like different kind of operations, now these all methods we need to remember. Okay, all methods we need to remember. Now every method is different operation. For suppose if you want to do addition, okay, if you want to do addition, now addition of two numbers, okay, addition of two numbers, okay, now addition of three numbers, okay, now addition of four numbers. If you observe that it is a addition one, it is a addition two, sorry, addition two, addition three. If you observe that methonyms are different here. Addition one, addition two, addition three. But you are doing same operations here. Addition only you are doing. Addition of two numbers, addition of three numbers, addition of four numbers. But the method names are different. Okay, in this case, you need to remember three methods. Okay, if you want to do like addition of three numbers, the method name is addition two. If you want to do addition of four numbers, you need to do like addition three. Okay, now if you want to do like addition of two numbers, now we need to remember the method name is addition one. Okay, now without to remember all these method names, different names, it will take a lot of memory. Without doing all these things, I am doing like method name is the same, but why the internal logic is different? Okay, internal logic is different. Now method name is same, but internal properties are different. Okay, now whenever we have a lot of methods, the lot of memory space allocated. Now without going like that, if you want to do like a same type of operations, now you can go with like method overloading with the method name is same. Okay, that's the point. We'll see that same example here. Uh, calculator. Okay, in the calculator, we are doing like a addition. First of all, addition of two numbers, addition of three numbers, addition of four numbers, addition of five numbers. Okay, for every operations, without creating like different method name, we are creating the same method name. Okay, that's better to get like performance without taking like more memory spaces. Okay, now public void addition. Now here I am going to take into A, comma, into B, comma, into C. Okay, now SYSO. SYSO addition of 3 into values. Now simply here we can write A plus B plus C. Okay. Now one more method. Observe carefully here. Again method name is same. Observe public void addition. Now here I am going to take into A comma into B. Now in this case SYSO. Now addition of 2 into values. Now simply we can say that A plus B. Okay. Now observe carefully here the two methods. The two method names are same, but a number of params are different. Here we have the three, here we have the two. If you observe the first definition, method name is same, but number of params are different. This is the requirement. Okay. Now, whenever the number of params are different, now you can choose this way. Now, method name is same, but the number of params are different. Okay. For suppose, one more method. Now, public void again method name is same addition. Now float A comma float B. Now if you observe that like addition of two float values. Now A plus B. Okay, if you observe like these two methods, okay. Now can you guess what is the difference here?
Yeah,
Method
parameters are,
Value
ah,
terms.
yeah, different data types. One is integer and other one is float.
exactly. Now method name is same, but type of params are different. Here it is a int type, here it is a float type.
Flow type.
Okay, now again one more I'm going to write. Now public void addition. Now int A comma float B. Now SYSO. Now addition of int comma float values. Okay. Now A plus B. Now again one more method. Now copy it and paste it. Now float A Now into it. Now anybody based on like these two methods. Now what is the what we can call this one?
Yeah, each variable having different data type.
Okay, now simply we can say that method name is same, but the order of params are different. If you compare like these two methods, method name is same, order is different. Int to float and float to int. Okay. Now the same definitions whatever I wrote here. Now through example, simply if you observe that method name is same. If you compare like these two methods, method name is same, but the number of params are different. If you compare these two methods, method name is same, but a type of params are different. Now, if you compare like these two methods, method name is same, but the order of params are different. Okay, if I wrote like this, what will happen? Okay, now without writing like five, six methods, okay, five, six different methods, okay, it will create like six times different memory spaces. But in this case, what it will do here, it will create only one method memory location. In this memory location, now six operations are going on. Okay, without taking like six times memory spaces, now it is taking only one memory space. It's doing like six kind of different operations. Okay, that's why we are saving that memory now, and in that case, simply we'll get like more performance. That's why by using polymorphism, we can achieve like performance also. Okay, now I want to execute this one main method. Now here, now how I can call these addition methods? How I can execute?
By creating an
Creating the
object.
object.
Okay, by creating an object. Why? In the sense it is an instance methods. Now calculator ct is equal to new
New
calculator.
calculator.
Okay, ct dot addition of simplifier 34 and again 8. Now this 32 line, which addition method going to be called? Now we have like 5 6 addition methods. Which addition method is going to be called?
Yeah, tenth one, tenth line.
10th line, exactly. Now both are int types. Okay, now ct dot addition of, for suppose, 78.65. Now again 89. Now which method is going to be called right now?
Load int. Yeah, 24.
20.
20. Okay, but suppose ct dot addition of 67, 34, 30. Now which method is going to be called right now?
Yeah, first one.
First one.
Fifth.
First. Okay, now till now are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now which method is going to be called? Okay, are we getting like any compile time error? Okay,
Yes.
any runtime error? Okay, now we don't have any compile time error in that logic. Okay, now are we getting runtime error or output or anything? What you're guessing?
Yeah, maybe generally it will get error na data type లేదు కాబట్టి.
Okay, okay, your guess is correct. Okay, now any other answers? Now we'll see that. Now basically here we are going to get the output uh, almost like I think like 197. Observe carefully here. Right click, run on Java application. Now we got 194. Okay, in this case, this 35th line, which method is going to be called in the sense? It's going to be called the 10th line method, this method. Why only this method in the sense? Observe carefully here. Now, which type of data I entered?
Character.
String.
Character. Okay,
Character.
character data entered. But do we have any character data in our program? No. Okay, now if we don't have any like a type of data, automatically it is looking for that next level of data type. Okay, this process is called type promotion. Okay, it will promote itself to the next level if we don't have that same type of data. Okay, now observe carefully here. Now see, byte, short, char. Now based on the size is difference. Byte has 1 byte, short and carrot 2 bytes, int 4, long 8, float like a float 4, and a double 8. Okay. Now I entered character type, but I didn't mention any character value. Character is a 2 character. Okay, int is a 4. The next is what? Int only. Now that's why the character is promoted to next level to int. For suppose I mentioned long, okay, but I am passing int value, but I didn't mention any long value. Now automatically the int is promoted to the long. Okay. For suppose I didn't mention any type of long type, but I mentioned float type. The long value automatically converted to float. Okay. Now see here, the small size consumes less memory, large sizes consumes more memory. Means small size primitive data types can be promoted to the large size primitive data type if we don't have any data types. Okay. But large size primitive data types cannot be promoted to small primitive data type. Observe carefully here. Now we are getting error. Why?
Yeah,
Uh,
converting from
because
float to integer.
Hmm. Now, which method is going to be called 33 line? Which method is going to be called the 33 line?
Maybe 24 and
Yeah. Basically, it's a 24. Why in the sense like first one is looking like decimal values and the second one is like looking into values. Okay. In this case, but float value, it's not a float value, it's a double value. Okay. Double value cannot convert it to float. Why? It's a reverse. Okay. So if you observe that double value cannot convert to float. Why? The large size cannot convert into lower size. Okay. For suppose if you have like two water jugs. Okay. We have small water jug and a big water jug we have. The small water jug we can insert into that big water jug. But the big water jug we cannot insert into small water jug. Okay. That is a uh, uh, like action here. In this case, the lower case data type is converted to automatically into that uppercase, but like uppercase of data type into not converted to the lower case. Okay. Now see, all possible automatic type promotions in method overloading. Okay, not only one type, all type of automatic type promotions. Okay, that's a point here. Okay, are you clear? Now we are going to discuss some real-time examples also, but if you want to understand like the basic example, is it clear?
yeah, clear and
Okay.
yes, bro.
Now, suppose next method overriding. Okay. Okay. Simple example for method overriding. Hmm. Uh, yeah. For suppose one mother and one 6 years boy is there. Okay. Now the 7 years boy is suffering from fever. Okay. Suffering from fever. Now mother is saying like don't eat chocolates and ice cream. Okay. Now here the mother method is within the mother class we have eat method. Okay, what is the logic of mother? What is he saying? Okay, now don't eat chocolates or don't eat ice creams. Okay, now the boy, okay, now the boy is saying what? Simply here, boy is a child and mother is a parent. Now simply they went to like any some supermarket. Now the boy saw like one chocolate or ice cream. Now simply here, boy is wants to eat ice cream. Okay, but what is the logic of mother? Okay, already you're suffering with fever. Don't eat ice creams. But boy saying is what? No, I want to eat chocolate. But finally he got the chocolate or ice cream. Why in the sense? Otherwise, simply he will clean the floor. Okay, if mother is not giving that ice cream or chocolate, simply the boy will clean the floor. Okay, at the year of 7 years old, by simply he will clean the floor. You know that. Okay, means what? As a child, okay, as a child, if he is not satisfied with the parent implementation, as a child he changed his own implementation. Okay. Now, as a child is not satisfied with the parent implementation. Okay. Now he changed his own implementation. Okay. One more example. Okay. One more example. But suppose Rahul is there. Okay. Now Rahul parents also is there. Okay. Now, okay. Rahul recently got a job with like 60 lakhs per annum. Okay. Now he got job like 60 lakhs per annum. Okay. Now, whenever we got job, like our parents are looking for marriage only, right? Okay. Rahul parents are like looking for the marriage. Now, every parents are doing like arrange marriage only. Okay. Arrange marriage only. But recently Rahul got a job. Okay. Now, whenever he get the job, simply here he's explained to his parents like, I'm in love. Okay. I'm in love. Now, then even though like it's also marriage. Now he wants to do like love marriage. Means what about like your Lahore parents are doing like marriage is what? Arranged marriage. But Rahul is a child. He wants to do change that implementation of parent. He wants to do like love marriage. Okay. Means has a child. Okay. Has a child. See, observable method name is same here in this case. Method name is same, but implementation of child is different. Means why in the sense has a child, if he is not satisfied with the parent implementation, he can change his own implementation and he can call other methods also. Okay. Now that is a method overriding. Okay. Now what is a method overriding in the sense? Method name is the same. Okay. Method name is same, but implementation is different. Okay. Implementation is different simply here. Okay. Or now the method. Okay, the method now which we have in the parent. Okay, in the parent, if child is not satisfied. Okay, not satisfied with the parent logic, as a child he can change logic of a parent method. Okay, logic of a parent method. Okay, now are you clear this point? Okay, as a child if he is not satisfied with the parent implementation, okay, he can change that implementation, but the method name is same. Okay, method name is same. The we'll see the like same examples in the see here. First what we have seen, like for suppose like only a boy 6 years, now we can get like boy class. uh, it's a main method. Okay, now we can going to create like one parent. Now the parent class is like mother. Okay, now mother is saying like the method is public void eat method. Okay, eat method. Now SYSO. Now what is the logic of mother? Now don't eat ice cream. Okay, now you will again. Okay, don't eat ice cream simply here. Now as a boy. Okay, as a boy. Now uh, he wants to create object of boy. Boy B boy is equal to new boy. Okay, new boy. Now boy also wants to eat method. Okay. Now, do we have any eat method in the boy class?
No.
No. Do we have any relation between right now these two classes?
No.
No. Boy wants to make the relation between with the mother. Okay. Now, how many methods we have in the boy class right now?
One.
One method. What is the logic of that one method?
Don't eat ice cream to print.
But boy wants to eat ice cream, right? Now, he wants to call same methods here. He wants to call same method. Okay. Now, he changed that implementation. I want to eat ice cream. This method we can call at the date of override annotation to represent it. Okay. Now override annotation we can represent, but observe carefully here. Everything is the same. Everything is the same, but logic is a different in between mother and child. Okay. Now, in this case, which method is going to be called right now? What is the output?
14th method Anna. The method in child.
Which method? The 14th method. Exactly. Now we created an object of child class. That's why the same method only going to be called. Now, right click, run as Java application. Now, say I want it ice cream. Means what? Has a child is not satisfied with the parent implementation, he can call the same method. He changed that his own implementation. Okay, this process is called overriding. Okay. Now, whenever you want to change that, if he's not satisfied with the parent implementation, you can change that implementation. Okay, simply here we can see like for example TV cases. Okay, in the olden days, like in the earlier, we have LCD TVs, right? Screens are LCDs. Okay. Now we have old TV. We have a new TV. We have. Okay. Now, as a child, this is a new TV. Okay. Now see, observe carefully here. Here I'm going to create that setup. Now I'm going to create new TV. Okay. But in my home, I have like new TV, old TV. We have. Main. Okay. Now class old TV we have. Okay. For the old TV, now we have a screen type is LCD. Now public wide screen. Okay. SYSO now LCD screen. Okay. But TV sound is good. Okay. The TV sound is good. Now public wide sound of old TV. Okay. Now simply here sound is good. Okay. Now that is 560 decibels. Okay. Now again, but in the old like old TV remote is not good. Simply public void remote. Okay. Remote. Now we have less options for suppose. Okay. Now less options. Okay. Now this is about like old TV logics and old TV methods. Okay. Old TV methods are screen, sound, and remote. Okay. Now the new TV. The what is the child wants to do here? The sound is good for the TV, but he wants to change the screen logic. He wants to change the remote logic. Okay. Now what he wants to change, we'll see that. Now simply we need to create an object of new TV. Now nt is equal to new TV. Sorry, new TV. Now nt dot he wants to call screen method. Okay. Now nt dot he wants to call like a remote method. Okay. Now nt dot he wants to call what? Like sound method. Okay. Sound method. But he don't have any methods. Now we don't have any relation. Now we need to make the relation between new TV extensive with old TV. Now all the data we are going to enter into the new TV, but this child class is not satisfied with the screen logic, the remote logic. He has his own implementation. Okay, he can write his own logic about the screen method and remote method. He doesn't change one. He doesn't want to change the sound method logic. Okay. Now see. Okay, you can write it, but I'm copying pasted here. Okay, only two methods is writing. Now simply we can make it as a @override, and basically @override is optional. Now you can write it or no issues on that. Now it is a LCD screen, a LED screen. Okay. Now here more options. Okay, more options. Plus like network also we got it. Plus OTT also we got it. Okay. Now these things we have in the remote. Now I can call as a new TV person. He can call the screen method, remote method, and sound method. Now he will get like latest updates with the screen, whatever he changed with the remote, as well as the sound is the same for the parent. Okay. Now as a child, if he is not satisfied with the screen logic and the remote logic, that's why he called the same methods, but he changed that logic of methods. Now simply right click run as Java application. Now we created here LED screen. Now more options, a network plus OTT, and the sound is good. The old logic we got. Okay. Now this is about method override. Okay. Now if you want to understand like that neat and clean, simple. Okay, simple one video I'm going to show that baby movie. Okay, you know that baby movie? Did you watch? No idea. Observe carefully here. What is a method of overloading and a method of overriding? It's a method of overloading. Observe carefully here. Okay, observe carefully here. Okay, what is the method of overloading here? Now, public class love. Here, method name is Vaishnavi. Method name is Vaishnavi. Two methods we have Vaishnavi. Now, in the first method, only one parameter, string partner one. Okay, now string only partner. In the second method, we have the partner one and partner two. Okay, now based on these two methods, now what you're going to guess, which type of definition we can match it here? Anybody? Method name is same, but what is the difference?
Parameters are
Yeah,
different.
number of params are different. Now see here we have one parameter, here we have the two parameters. Okay, now method name is same, but different parameters or number of params are different. Here we have one parameter, here we have the two parameters. Now this process is called method overloading. Okay, now what about like method overriding? Okay, what about like method overriding? Now here you can observe it.
Vaishnavi, Vaishnavi, ఇక్కడ నుంచి నన్ను కూడా ప్రేమించనిస్తావా?
Now if you observe that the person is the same. Okay, Vaishnavi before joining the college here, how he is looking, how she is looking. Okay, she's looking like innocent, and she is loving like with Anand. Okay, without makeup, all these things. Okay, now before joining the college, she is innocent girl without makeup, and she loves only Anand. Now whenever she joins, okay, now whenever she joins in the college, okay, in the college simply here he she changes again like a make with makeup, and she's not innocent. She's loving with two persons, means what, the person is the same before joining and after joining. Okay, the looks wise the Vaishnavi is different, and loves Anand. Sorry, not like it's a Virat. Simply we can say that. Okay. Now method name is same, loving and looks is the same, but internal logic is different compared to that before joining college. Okay. Now that is about method override. Okay. In the real time scenario, now we can use some kind of Amazon case. Earlier I told you, right? Okay, the inheritance concept also using that Amazon case. Now, in which cases now that Amazon is using, like whenever we are using like a credit card and a PayPal and gift card. Okay, whenever we are handling that, we are using the payment gateway. Simply here payment methods. Now each payment type implementing like a specific processing logic. Okay, if it is a credit card payment, if it is a PayPal payment, and if it is like normal phone pay payment, its logic is different, but method name is same. What? It's a payment only. Okay, payment is a method name same, but the logic is a different. Okay, observe carefully here how we can do that. Okay, and write one method, that's e-commerce. Now write main method, keep it aside. Okay, if you want to, you can create like different files also, no issues on that. Okay, but it's looking like interface we can. Okay, we didn't cover any interface, right?
Yeah, we didn't cover any.
Okay. Yeah, but if the concept is interface is depending. Yeah, okay, anything. Now class simply here I'm going to create like a payment method. Okay, payment method. Now this is a class. Okay, now As a class normal payment simply here, it is asking simply now public void like payment. Okay, payment method. Okay, payment method. Okay, now everyone is asking simply here cash and delivery. Okay, now simply here. Okay, cash and delivery simply here. Normal payment methods. Okay, now I want to go with like one more class that is a credit card payment. Okay, credit card payment. Now here also the payment methods. Here observe carefully here. Control copy. Now in this class, okay, in this class now we can do, okay, we can do that payment. But observe carefully here. If you want to do that payment method in the credit card, we need some amount. We need to enter some amount. Okay, here we don't need to enter some amount. Now whenever the delivery boy is there, then only we need to give the amount. Okay, but here we need to change the logic. Now simply here, but that's better here also. Okay, here also we need to give some amount. That's better. Now double amount we need to give. Here also I can pass that amount. Okay, yeah. Even though cash on delivery or amount and like credit cards also amount. Okay, the same method we need to call. Now in this case we need to extend with e-commerce. Okay, sorry, not e-commerce. It's a payment method, right? Payment method. Okay, now it is like a method representation. Now parent class method. Now it is overridden. Okay, override. Now simply here child is overridden. Okay, overridden method from parent. Okay, from parent. Override simple example is what? Changing the logic. Okay, now here also he call the same method, payment method. Now he can pass the double amount. Okay, now the logic is what? Processing like a credit card payment. Now it's not cash and delivery. Now processing credit card payment. Simply here. Now we can present like a amount. Okay, the logic is different here. Here it is a cash and delivery. It is like credit card payment. Now again one more class. Now class PayPal payment. Okay, PayPal payment. Now here also the method name is same, but here again I'm going to copy this thing. Now here double amount PayPal payment. Okay, now here the PayPal payment method is extensive with like a payment method. Okay, now processing PayPal payment. Okay, PayPal payment. Now here also the same amount. Now this method also overridden. Okay, now finally I want to call like a payment processor. Okay, now payment processor. Now here, where is that? E-commerce. No. Here, if you want to process that amount, now we need a payment process. Okay, now we need a payment processor. Now, without doing like all these things, simply here, I can create an object of. Okay, now, yeah, now credit card payment and PayPal payment. Now here, credit card payment CD is equal to now is equal to new credit card payment. Now CD dot I can call what payment method double for suppose 456. Okay, now 456.0. Again, I can call like a PayPal payment. Now PayPal, yeah, PayPal payment PP is equal to new PayPal payment. Okay, now PP dot again the same method we are calling, but method name is different and 70 like 0. If I execute right click run as Java application, now we got like a two different logic with the two methods. Okay, the two methods. That's a point. Okay, now is it clear that overriding the logic is different? Okay, now if you consider like that social media platform, like one is LinkedIn simply here. Okay, based on the LinkedIn, now we can consider like yeah. Any doubt? Doubt on them?
ఏం లేదు
లేదా
Okay, okay. No. Yeah. If you consider like the LinkedIn sector, now here everyone is a user. The user are interacting with some persons. Like we are going to interact with like other posting. Okay, whenever it's some other person is a posting. Now we are going to do some interactions. What kind of interaction we are doing? We are liking the comment and we are liking that post and we are commenting that post. We are sharing that. Okay. Now we are doing like a different managers. Simply we are the behavior of like this interaction simply polymorphic behavior only. The person is the same, is doing liking, is commenting, is sharing that. Okay. Each interaction is going to be extended with the base classes. Okay. Now see it.
అన్న
We'll do like
ఒక్క నిమిషం అన్న కార్తిక్ లెఫ్ట్ అయిండు.
okay, okay.
అన్న పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ కూడా మనం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేయొచ్చా? నార్మల్ మెయిన్ క్లాస్ కాకుండా.
చేయొచ్చు. నా ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే మన పేమెంట్ క్లాస్ కూడా చేయొచ్చు. నో ఇష్యూస్ ఆన్ దట్.
ఓకే. ఆహా,
పేమెంట్
ఇప్పటి వరకు అయితే నార్మల్ పబ్లిక్ క్లాస్ కి చేసాం కదా.
అవును. ఎక్కడ మెయిన్ మెథడ్ ఉంటుందో ఆ క్లాస్ కి మాత్రమే ఎక్కువ చేస్తాం మనం. ఓకే. ఇక ఈ చైల్డ్ క్లాసెస్ కాదు. ఈ పేపాల్ పేమెంట్ అనేది, క్రెడిట్ కార్డ్ పేమెంట్ అనేది చైల్డ్ క్లాసెస్ కాబట్టి మనం వీటికే ఎక్కువ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం. బేసిక్ అయితే పేరెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేయం. ఎందుకు అంటే ఈ పేరెంట్ లాజిక్ మనకు అవసరం లేదని కాబట్టి మనం చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ కి రాస్తున్నాం కదా చేంజ్ లాజిక్. అందుకనే మనం చైల్డ్ క్లాసెస్ కాల్ చేసుకుంటాం. మీకు పేమెంట్ అంటే పేరెంట్ కావాలన్నప్పుడు మనకు పిఎం డాట్ అగైన్ పేమెంట్ మెథడ్ వీ కెన్ కాల్ ఇట్, వీ కెన్ పాస్ సమ్ అమౌంట్ 89 వీ కెన్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్.
ఓకే.
ఓకే, మనం ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఏంది, మనం లాజిక్ చేంజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. పేరెంట్స్ వద్దని చెప్పేసి మనం చైల్డ్ది లాజిక్ డిఫరెంట్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి మనం చైల్డ్ లాజిక్ ప్రింట్ చేయాలి.
ఓకే.
ఓకే. జరిగిందా కార్తీక్ వెళ్ళేదంతా ఈ ఎగ్జామ్
కాల్ లిఫ్ట్ చేయట్లేదన్న.
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే. ఈ ఒక ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చేసేసి నేను ఎండప్ చేద్దాం. ఓకే. Now we have in the real time the banking sector. For suppose we have different types of banks we have. Okay. For suppose we have ICICI and we have SBI and we have some other like Axis banks we have. Okay. Every bank is say giving like same interest rate. Yes sir. ఓకే. ఇంట్రెస్ట్ రేట్ అనేది ప్రతి ఒక్క బ్యాంక్ సేమ్ ఇస్తుంది ఎప్పుడన్నా? ఒక్క బ్యాంక్ అనేది డిఫరెంట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ రేట్ ఇస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఐ వాంట్ టు క్యాల్కులేట్ ద ఇంట్రెస్ట్. ద మెథడ్ నేమ్ ఈస్ వాట్? క్యాల్కులేట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ రేట్. ఓకే. ఫర్ డిఫరెంట్ క్లాసెస్. నౌ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ క్యాల్కులేట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ రేట్ సింప్లీ ICICI bank is different. Okay. SBI is different. Axis is different. Now method name is same but params are different. Okay, the params are different. Now this process called method overload. Okay, now we'll execute that part. Bank main I'm going to create. Okay, just a main method. Okay, here I'm going to create a class bank. Okay, slash bank. Now within the bank I'm going to take now public double calculate interest. Okay, calculate interest. Now simply here I'm going to take a double we need like a principal also. Now principal comma now int time also I'm giving. Okay. Now, how we can calculate that calculate interest rate? Now we need the rate also. Now double the rate is equal to, for suppose I'm giving like a 6.0. Okay, that is the interest rate. Now we need to return simply here. The return, the logic is simply here principal into, okay, now principal into rate into time, we need to divide it by 100. Okay, this is the interest rate of like a bank. Okay, now method name is same. Say calculate interest. Now again one more method I'm going to take. Okay, one more method. Control copy. Now control V. Now what I want to change it here. Now this interest rate simply here I am passing double rate. Okay, double rate I'm passing. Okay, here I'm not going to do any initialization. Okay, any initialization. Observe carefully here. What is the difference between like these two methods? Method name is same, but number of params are different. Okay, method name is same, but number of params are different. Again, one more method. Now here, double principal into time, and again double rate, and again we can make it as a inter compound frequency or compound interest. Simply we can say that. Okay, now. Now here we can calculate the logic of this one is different. Okay, in this case, return the principal. Now we need to make it as like a math class. Okay, math is a predefined class. Dot power of. Now we can pass like 1 plus rate. Okay, now it's divided by 100 plus the component interest into this, like it has compound frequency. Okay, now where is that one? Whether is there already? Okay, now here we can calculate that compound frequency into time. Now into time minus the principal. Okay, now there's a logic to find out like the calculating stuff whenever I added the compound frequency, but we're getting some error. Okay, now done. Okay, now the logic is, if you observe that, okay, now here it is a method of overloading. Now method name is same. Okay, calculate interest, calculate interest, calculate interest. But internal params are different. Here the 2 parameters, here 3 parameters, here the 4 parameters. Okay, now method name is same, but passing the different parameters. Okay, passing different parameters. Now we can create like a object of simply the bank. Bank is equal to new bank. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ కన్ఫ్యూజ్ కావద్దు. ఈ డిఫరెంట్ క్లాస్ కి నేను క్రియేట్ చేశా. ఓకే, ఎక్స్ట్రా అంటే టచ్ చేయడానికి ఒక క్లాస్ క్రియేట్ చేశా. అది కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవసరం లేదు. ఓకే, మీరైనా క్రియేట్ చేయొచ్చు, ఆర్ అదర్వైజ్ సింప్లీ ఈ క్లాస్ కూడా ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఇందులోనే క్రియేట్ చేయొచ్చు. మెయిన్ మెథడ్ ఇందులోనే రాసి ఇక్కడ చేయొచ్చు. కానీ నేను ఏం చేసా, మెయిన్ బ్యాంక్ అనేది ఒకటి ఎక్స్ట్రా క్లాస్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకుని అందులో నేను ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తున్నా. దట్స్ యువర్ విష్. ఓకే, నౌ హియర్ now we can call bank dot calculate interest. Here we can call like 3 methods. Okay, 3 methods. If you observe that calculate interest, now for suppose like 12 and again 670, or other simply here that first one is like a principal time. Now here it's 67. If I make it as like this, simply we are not going to get an output. Why we are not getting output? Anyone? ఇప్పుడు నేను ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తే మనకు అవుట్పుట్ రాదు. ఎందుకు?
12.
If you observe that there is no println statement here in the logic in the calculated test. Everything is written, the logic only. Okay, logic మాత్రం రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది కానీ println స్టేట్మెంట్ మనం ఎక్కడ రాయలేదు. ఇక్కడ ఉంది చూడు వాటర్ క్యాన్ దగ్గర చూడు అక్కడనే వస్తుంది. Okay, now here we need to print okay, now we need to print within the CSO. Now SYSO we can enter. Now we can pass it here. Okay, now right click, run as Java application. Now we got the 48.24 about for this logic. Okay, now if you want to get like this one, now we need to pass 3 values. If you want to get like this one, we need to pass 4 values. Okay, that is about like the banking time, like with the method overloading. Okay, now it's a overriding in the sense the logic, okay, method name is same but logic is a different, means what the logic is going to be changing. Okay, yeah, that's about like a method overload. Okay, the method overriding also we have with different parameters like the payment sector, whatever we have seen, the credit card payment, PayPal payment. Okay, these things we are going on in the Amazon some kind of things. Okay, yeah, now that's about like a method overloading and a method overloading, the concept of a polymorphism we can achieve performance. Okay, any doubts clear the polymorphism, method overloading and method overriding? Okay, I will update the notes and some more examples and tasks also, just to go ahead and complete that. ఇంకా క్లియరా, అంతా క్లియరా, ఇంకేమన్నా ఉందా డౌట్స్ ఎక్కడైనా?
క్లియర్ అండి.
ఇక్కడ ఏంటి అంటే మెయిన్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ లో ఏంటి అంటే పేరెంట్ నుంచి డాటా అనేది సేమ్ డాటా చైల్డ్ లోకి ఎంటర్ అవుతుంది. ఈ పాలిమార్ఫిజం లో కాన్సెప్ట్ ఏంటంటే ఇందులో మళ్ళీ 2 డివైడ్, మెథడ్ ఓవర్లోడింగ్, మెథడ్ ఓవర్ రైడ్. ఇందులో మళ్ళీ పేరెంట్ లాజిక్, చైల్డ్ లాజిక్ డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉంటుంది. మెథడ్ ఓవర్లోడింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ వేరు. మెథడ్ ఓవర్లోడింగ్ ఒకటే క్లాస్, అందులో మెథడ్స్ మాత్రమే డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటాయి. కానీ ఓవర్ రైడింగ్ లో ఇది అప్లై అవుతుంది. ఓవర్ రైడింగ్ లో ఏంటి, పేరెంట్ లో ఉన్న లాజిక్ చైల్డ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయాలనుకుంటే డైరెక్ట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయొచ్చు, అది ఇంటెన్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్. కానీ మెథడ్ ఓవర్ రైడింగ్ అంటే కాన్సెప్ట్ ఏంటి అంటే పేరెంట్ లో ఉన్న లాజిక్ చైల్డ్ కి నచ్చకపోతే ఆ లాజిక్ మెథడ్ కాల్ చేసేసి లాజిక్ చేంజ్ చేస్తాడు. ఓకే, దట్స్ కాల్డ్ మెథడ్ ఓవర్ రైడింగ్. ఓకే, యా డన్.
ఓకే,
ఓకే, ఒకసారి రివైజ్ చేయండి. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ డౌట్ జస్ట్ లెట్ మీ నో టుమారో.
యా షూర్.
యా, ఓకే, గాట్ ఇట్. యా, బై బై.
బాయ్.